YouTube reviewer of New Hampshire and New England brews. And time to sample another delight from the White Birch Brewing Company of Hooksett, New Hampshire. Today I'm doing the White Birch Bohemian Edition Triple Belgian Style Ale. This is new for 2010, and let's take a quick look at the explanation or the description on the side of the package. Well, first of all, before I get started, one thing I like about White Birch is they love to give you all the basic facts you like to have, especially if you're a lover of beer. So you can look at this particular bottle, and on the bottle you can tell that this particular bottle was bottled on March 3rd, 2010. It is from batch number 1. It is bottle number 417 of 471, and it comes with an ABV of 11.8%. And this is a 22 ouncer. So, without any further ado, let's take a pop on the silver top here and see how it is. And there we go. Using an old, of all things, I'm using a nice old Drink Ballantine Ale. How do you like that? That's a nice old bottle opener I found at my parents' home. Well, let's give it a pour. A little smoke coming out of there. Pour it into this glass. My initial gut reaction to looking at it is that it's kind of a pale yellow, a little clearer than I thought it might be, but I think that's partly because I wasn't able to pour the entire thing into this one particular glass. So it's got a lot of carbonation. It's maybe a tad cloudy, not really cloudy, but just a little. And it's got a nice fizzy little head, maybe about a finger in length, and it's bubbling down, so I think the retention will not be very extraordinary on this particular one. However, I'm sitting a good, I'd say about 18 inches or so away from the glass, and I can pick up the aroma from here. Let me see. Let's give it a bit of a more of a whiff here. All right, now let's give it a taste and see how it's going here. This White Birch brew. Now I'm serving this in the vicinity of 45 degrees, perhaps, something like that. And the taste, though, has a bit of tartiness to it. Not sour. It's not bad, though. It's actually kind of pleasant to some extent. It's got that sort of appley, maybe a little bit of pineapple flavor going on, a bit of maltiness in there, a sweetness, but it's not as hoppy as you might think. In fact, there's also a little more in the way of yeast going on in this brew, so, but not as hoppy as you might imagine it to be. Let's taste it again. But it definitely is smooth. For an 11.8% ABV, you really don't notice much in the way of the alcohol. Yeah, there's a little bit of alcohol in here, but it's not overwhelming for an 11.8% ABV. You notice it, but it's not really all that bad, I don't think. It's very well masked. It's very kind of fruity. A very, very smooth beer. That's really kind of the bottom line. A very, very smooth beer, and one that's really worth trying if you get the chance. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to enjoy my beer.